There is a law in scouting that law number 9. It says that a scout makes good use of everything all she has. So if you have a time, if it is time for you to play, you play. If it is time for you to be serious, you be serious. If it is time for you to go to school, to focus on education, you focus on it. If it is time for you to have a family and to do the family things, you do it. If it is time for you to have church, to be in church, you do it. So that is what I mean by doing the right thing at the right time and getting to live a very balanced life, not overdoing things. Don't overdo.
All right. This is SRM Buzz and this is Kipkoech Rotich. I'm honored to have a delightful person, a great mentor to many, a personal mentor as for me. His name is Mr. Maina. How are you, sir?
Fine.
You're good?
I'm very good.
I want to welcome you to this show.
Thank you.
This is the SRM show.
Thank you.
Kindly have a seat.
Thank you.
Yes, there.
Okay.
Leo tuko na mtu champe, ni champion. Tunamuita nani huyu sasa? Huyu champe tunamuita nani?
Kwa majina anajulikana kama Ken Maina.
Yes.
Ama billionaire. Ama billionaire. Yes. Ama Komish. Hiyo majina yote ni yangu, hata MC bado Kenito zote ni zangu.
Na kama tujasonga mbali, hii jina billionaire unajua inashtua watu wengi sana. Hata mimi imenishtua kwangu. Yeah. Tuambie billionaire toka wapi?
Jina billionaire ni kitu ambayo mimi hupenda kufanya. You know, ukiwa na God na ukiwa na pesa, number one, you are able to live a very comfortable life, and a very peaceful life.
Yes.
Number two, you are able to help even the less fortunate. So my desire is to be able to have God first and also to have lots of help so that I can be able to help the people who are not privileged.
Yes.
That is why I long. That is my dream of becoming a billionaire. So that I can be able to be of help to the humanity.
That dream will come true one day.
Amen.
Aya. Sasa nataka tukujue sana, kwa sababu nimeona umevaa sare vizuri ya skauti. Hiyo wana skauti ulianzia wapi?
Wana skauti nilianzia kwa back in Embu County. Ambao nilienda shule ilikuwa inaitwa Karori Primary School. Nikiwa na miaka 7 hivi nikakuwa interested. Mamangu alikuwa mwalimu. My late mama alikuwa mwalimu. So alikuwa ananipeleka, tulikuwa tunaenda naye shule akifunza. Nikaona watoto wakimatch, then I was interested. And then I decided to become a scout at that early age. Nikakuwa introduce, walimu wale wakanisaidia kuwa scout. Ever since then sijawahi rudi nyuma. And I've always been a scout, and like we say in scouting, once a scout, always a scout. So it's been a journey of from 6 years up to where I am. And I'm not about to stop now. Even when I'm 120 years, yes, I'll still be a scout.
Situibia watu siri kidogo. Kwa sasa uko miaka ngapi?
I was born in 1990.
1990.
On 19th day of June.
Yes.
That is when I was born. So if you are good in maths, you can do your calculations.
So nyinyi mlizaliwa wakati wa baridi?
Of course. I'm a millennial. I'm not a Gen Z.
You are not a Gen Z.
I'm very proud of it.
You are proud of it.
Tulizaliwa wakati tulikuwa tunajua mambo inafaa. Discipline very important.
Yes.
And making sure that you do the right thing at the right time.
The right thing at the right time.
Yes.
Kusema the right thing at the right time, what it means kwa scouting, inamaanisha nini?
It means that there is a law in scouting that law number 9. It says that a scout makes good use of everything all she has. So if you have a time, if it is time for you to play, you play. If it is time for you to be serious, you be serious. If it is time for you to go to school, to focus on education, you focus on it. If it is time for you to have a family and to do the family things, you do it. If it is time for you to have church, to be in church, you do it. So that is what I mean by doing the right thing at the right time and getting to live a very balanced life, not overdoing things. Don't overdo. Don't be so much in church. Don't be so much in the. You need to balance everything, so that your life you can be a whole person. Yes.
I see you have a green scout with a Kenyan flag. Can you illustrate more about that scarf?
Okay.
Yes.
Now, in scouting,
Yes.
scouting starts at the age of 6 to 26 years.
Yes.
So we have 4 sections in scouting.
Yes.
Section number 1 is known as Sungura.
Sungura Scouts.
Those are small kids who are 6 to 11 years.
Yes.
And their motto is do your best. They put on a yellow scarf.
Yellow
Then
scarf.
we move to the next one, which is from 12 to 15 years, which are Chipukizis. And they don a green scarf. Their motto is be prepared.
Yes.
Then we go to Mwamba as the seniors now, the ones who are in the senior school.
Yeah.
They are from 16 to 18 years. They don on a maroon scarf. Then we come to you guys who are in the tertiary institution, the universities and all those places. They don on an orange scarf. And the motto of Rovers is service.
Service.
Then now we come to the scout leaders. They put on a purple scarf with the laces of Kenya flag. Then we have sub-county officials. Like now I'm a sub-county commissioner in charge of Embu West. So all the sub-county commissioners put on this scarf. That is the green scarf.
The green scarf.
So that is why I'm putting on. So each and every, even the county commissioners, the program, they put on different scarves. And that is why you are seeing me don in this scarf, because my position in Kenya Scout Association, I'm the sub-county scout commissioner in charge of Embu West. Yes.
That's why the green means the sub-county.
That's the sub-county. So this one is not supposed to be put by a person who is not an official.
So me, I can't.
You have to put your section scarf.
Yes.
You stick there. Yeah, this is what because the uniform is the same. This is what distinguishes us from the children and from you guys. So when someone sees me putting on this and someone who is well trained, they know very well I'm an official. I'm a sub-county commissioner. That's why I'm doing this.
Kwa sababu umetumikia wana scouti sana na umekuwa kwa cheo cha sub-county gatuzi ndogo. Umesimamia gatuzi ndogo. Ni lengo gani yenye unaweza tuseme ni nini iliweza kukaza sana kwa ukaweza kuwa kwa hiyo cheo?
Nilipotoka Kiambu nikakuja Embu, kambi yangu ya kwanza nilifanya nikiwa 19 years.
19.
I did my first camp when I was 19 years, ambayo ilikuwa na 37 scouts.
37.
In a school called Ngoire Secondary School.
Iko wapi?
It is somewhere in past Makengi. It is still in Embu West. That's where I did my first camp with 37 boys. And I want to give a big shout out to the head teacher, the principal who believed in me, Mr. Karora. He gave me an opportunity of doing a camp for free without charging me anything, and he trusted me for 5 days. I was with those young people. So that is how my journey started.
Mr. Karora.
Mr. Karora.
Mr. Karora.
Karora.
Yeah.
So that is the man. That is the man that I salute so much and I celebrate him, because if it was not for him, I couldn't have started the journey. So when I came to Embu, I started that journey, and I felt like I want to work with young people. So I thought, and I knew the movement of scouting will give you an opportunity to work with young people, because 6 to 26 years you are dealing with young people. And I love working with young people. Even when I'm 80, even when I'm 50, I will still be working with young people, because I love young people. Because I just feel like even when I will be 100, I will still be young at heart. And I really love working with young people. And again, scouting gives you so many opportunities, because scouting is not a club, it's a movement, whereby there are diverse things that we are doing in scouting. So it helps me be able to reach out to young people. Again, it has helped me to grow as a person. I was a very shy person.
Wow.
I couldn't stand before people. I've gotten so many opportunities, like team buildings. I have done team building for the county government of Embu, like the departments, like finance department, the planning department, the Runyenjes Law Court, and so many other places through scouting. And it has built my confidence to a point whereby I can be able to stand before people without being shy. If it was not for if it was not for God and scouting,
yes,
I don't think I would be here today.
So for you, the leadership stand for God and scouting.
Yes, to me, it's not about because I like my dad. I lost my dad around 25 years ago, long time ago. So I've grown without a dad. Even before I lost him, they had already separated with my mom. So I did not get an opportunity of being mentored by a father. So but I thank God because of again growing in church. And I grew in church in JCC Parklands in Nairobi, in Ngara, Nairobi. That's where I grew up. So under the late Bishop Alan Kuna.
So Mekan Gigi.
I went to school in Nairobi actually. Actually, the people that used to hang out with are Jamhuri High School. because Karori High School is an extra county school. It's a big school. And right now right now it's a mixed school, but before then it was a boys' school. But now it's a mixed school. It does very well. It performs very well. So I've lived in Nairobi all my life actually. I just came to Nairobi around 2011 now. That's when I came to Nairobi. I came to Embu, sorry. That's when I came to Embu. So that's what has been happening.
Kwa jani yako ya scouting, what key principles ndo unaona every scout should have in mind? Key principle ya leadership.
I think number one is to make sure that they be consistent in what they are doing. All right, and they don't just you don't just know the values of scouting or the law of scouting. You need to live. You need again to live those law. Once you live the values of scouting, actually you will and we keep on saying the vision of the scouts is creating a better world. So the principle is making sure that whatever that has been about scouting, the values, you live that. You live those values. It's not about just knowing the law from number 1 up to 10, but it's about you living them. That is the principle that has helped me so much. So if there is a law like the one that law number 1, it says a scout owner is to be trusted, trustworthy, respect, being friendly, caring about the environment, being clean in appearance, those ones I did, obeying lawful commands. All those things have kept me so that I can be able to know, what, even sometimes when I'm going through a lot, there is a law that says a scout is kind, a scout is brave and cheerful under all difficulties. So once I live these values, and now adding the Bible, the Word of God, you become almost a perfect being. Of course, you cannot be perfect, but you become almost a perfect being. So God and God and scouting is something that has really brought me to where I am today.
The theme of the day.
Yes.
I saw the poster. Leadership says who am I? What does come to your mind? Nini nakujia kwa kichwa ukisikia tu leadership says who am I? Who am I?
One thing is that leadership is the ability to influence.
Yes.
And you can be a bad leader and influence people. Okay, so leadership is about the ability to influence. And one thing about me, I'm able to influence so many people. And influence is not about the position that you're holding. You can be having a very big post, but you are not able to influence, because you need to understand again, leadership. There are leaders who are born. You are born with traits of leadership. There are those people who are made to be leaders. So at the end of the day, when I saw that title, I thought that, and what came into my mind is that at the end of the day, what makes me a leader, what makes me to be known to be who I am as a leader, it is because of my ability to influence, the ability to be able to impact young people and to impact other people positively. That to me, that is what matters to me, because that is what has been there. There are people that I've trained today. I meet with them and they are like, there are people I've trained, and again, if I meet with them, they are teachers. They tell me you trained me in a certain school, which year. I can't even recall them.
You can't recall?
I can, because my first camp I was 19 years old, like I said.
19?
I was 19, I was fresh from high school.
You were Gen Z that time?
I was Gen Z, I just came and popped in and I started a camp.
You started a camp?
The first camp that I did. Actually, wow. I don't think there is a young person who was doing what I was doing that time. So at the end of the day, the ability to influence is what shapes my life. Because even if I go to a place, I must an influence. Whether it is a church, whether it is even when I was doing those funny things,
yes.
Even when I got there, I would influence. And that is what makes me who I am.
Can you differentiate for me? Unajua kuna watu wenye hawajaelewa vizuri born a leader and made to be a leader. Can you differentiate for me? Kwa sababu ndo hao watu wangu waweze kujua tofauti kati ya born to lead na made to lead.
First of all, we need to understand something.
Yes.
Each and every person is a leader in his own right and at his own space. All right. There are people who are doing, like now we have the cameraman, we have the video, the cameraman who is behind the lens.
Yes.
That person may not be able to interview they may not be able to interview me, but whatever he is doing, he is a leader there.
He's a leader.
You may not be able to do what he is doing.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, what I'm saying by being a leader is that there are people. I talked about the traits.
Yes.
Traits are very important because there are people naturally when they get into a place they take lead. Have you ever gotten to, because me I was a prefect ever since from class 4. You know me when I sikwenda shule wakati wa grade, nienda wakati wa class 4. Hiyo sasa.
Hapo kidogo nataka kutuchomea sisi.
Nyinyi mnajua watu wa grade munyamaze tukiongea millennials
Najua grade yenye unajua ni A
hiyo sasa. Mimi hata nasikia watu wakititwa bugudu sijui budi. So I don't know those things because I never my time was, you know, nursery, if it's not nursery is a kindergarten. All right, kama uko privilege enough. So having a trait like me, I knew that I was born to be a leader, and my dad was a very good leader.
Yes.
The little I knew before he passed on, my dad would even start a church immediately like that, and it fills up to people.
Guy, so he was a preacher.
My dad by the time he was passing on, he was a doctor.
A doctor.
Yes, because he used to move from a pastor, and then he went to becoming a doctor.
A doctor.
Yes. So by the time he was passing on, that is how he was. So that is how I feel. Then about the making of the leader. Yeah. There are people again naturally they are not leaders, but if they are taken through a process of being trained, you realize they will begin to get some, they will get some skills of being a leader. But there are people naturally, if you look at them, you can tell this person is a leader. Even in schools, you will see the young people who are picked to be prefect.
Yes.
Even the whole school, they will be like, "Who atakuwa prefect wetu?" Yes. Not because of anything. Like me, I was a prefect from class 4 up to class 8. Even high school, even when I was not even monolized. You guys, you are not monolized. In high school, we used to be monolized by form 4s.
Mlikuwa mnakapitia.
Vibaya sana. But nyinyi hamkumonaliziwa because mko na rights. Ulikuwa na monaliziwa na hakuna kitu unaweza fanya.
Sasa wewe kumonaliziwa na hii mwili yako?
Nilikuwa mdogo.
Unajua mimi nakuona sasa hivi bado wewe ni mfupi.
Nilikuwa mkadogo. Sasa nilikuwa mdogo na kanono. Nilikuwa kapumpu.
Kapumpu. Kijana fupi amerona round.
So nilikuwa kapumpu, nilikuwa mdogo. But again, mimi najua kujitetea. So skills zangu za oratory skills they help me so much, and I know how to relate with people. So nilikuwa najitetea alafu na make sure that mimi nawachukulia zile vitu wanataka form 4s kwa kutoka kwa form 1s. So ninakuwa ni kama mimi na siwezi pigwa because they have to protect me. Yes. That is how I survive. So unajua una survive hapo, unakuwa mjanja, unatumia akili, and that's the same thing that I saw in my dad, even in my grandfather. So they were that people ambao wange survive anywhere, but they don't even know how to survive. Yeah. Yes.
Now from your experience, kwa sababu umekuwa county commissioner, sub county commissioner, umepitia cheo gani ingine hadi ukafika sub county commissioner wa Embu West? Nilianza na kuwa a mayor rover, like I said, and for the sake of the viewers, a rover we begin rovering at the age of 19 years old or 18. So I was still a rover when I started. Yes. So the first time I started scouting, being mobilizing and doing all those things, it's number one from nikiwa mdogo. Now we came to the rovering when I did the first camp when I was 19 years old. Then I moved to a district youth leader. That time it was not sub-county youth leader, it was district youth leader. Kidogo?
Yes.
Is there induction ndo mtu aingie rovering?
Yes. Lazima ukuwe inducted. Why? Because now rovering background yao, synopsis yao inakuaga ya Njuri Ncheke. Those people who are watching me and they can attest, maybe they can comment hapo. They will tell you that Njuri Ncheke have a very peculiar role in Meru County. Yeah. They are the people ambao kama kuna migongano ndo wanakuja wanatatua, au wanaweza recommend mpaka kiongozi ambao anafaa kwenda kwa national, au wako na baraka mpaka za kubariki watu. So basically they are the habitants. Kama kuna ile vurugu wanaleta watu pamoja. That is the work of a rover. Yeah. So at the end of the day, ili mtu aweze kutransit na aweze kuwa a young adult, because rovers we call them young adults. Even when you step into a school, you are not a scout leader, you become an assistant scout leader. You only become a scout leader when you hit 26 and above and you are taken through ITC PTC. That is the minimum training.
Kidogo sasa umetaja ITC PTC.
Yes.
Mimi na wenzangu pale hatujui ITC PTC ni nini. Utuambie ITC inamaanisha nini?
Yes.
Before tuendelee.
ITC means introductory training course.
Wow.
Right? What does it entail? It entails quite a number of things. Before you join something, you need to understand what are you joining in. So don't just join the movement for the sake of I love uniform, or I love to see people raising the flag. I love to see people raising the flag. So one, what does ITC answers a question of telling you what scouting is. So that is the answer that it will answer. That scouting is like this. Scouting is voluntary, non-political educational movement, open to all young people without discrimination of origin, gender, creed, according to the purpose and principles as conceived by the founder. So it answers all those questions. So you know what scouting is, the law of scouting, the values, the fundamental principles, the history of scouting. Then the PTC, it means that preliminary training course. Yes. That tells you how to do scouting.
How to do scouting.
That is what now you are supposed now to know how to do scouting, because when you are dealing with young people, you need to know how do you take them through the process. So those are the two trainings that are very, very important to a scout leader. So you have to be initiated. So like I was saying before, so the rovers, they must go through what we call number one, a pre-investiture. A pre-investiture. A pre-investiture is basically being taken through the basics of scouting. Like an ITC. That is an ITC for rovers.
For rovers, yes.
They go through that. Then we take them through a vigil night, whereby they have to meditate and think of whatever that they have gone through. Do they still want to continue the journey or not? Vigil, like the word stands for, it's something that you can understand very well. Vigil. They spend around 8 hours or so. They're outside there, they meditate. Once they are ready, we take them through something we call investiture. Now we officially welcome them into the movement.
You induct them.
Induct them into movement. It's like a pass out. All right? It's like a pass out. So they join the movement, and now the journey starts from there. Yes.
Kwa hii issue ya ITC PTC.
Yes.
Is there a specific time yenye wanafanya ITC PTC ama anytime? Kwa sababu najua kuna scout leaders pale wanataka kufanya ITC PTC.
Yes.
Na wajui venye wanafanya, wajui venye watafikia. Hebu tueleze.
ITC PTC does not have a specific time. It all depends with the availability of the scout leaders.
Yes.
That is what matters so much. Because if the scout leaders can be available in December, you do it. If they can be available every month, every month you have around a group, provided you have around 12 scout leaders. That is the minimum quorum that is accepted by the training department. That is something that now you must make sure that they are there. So as long as there is that quorum and people are willing to learn, we can do ITC PTC anytime. Like now, we have an ITC PTC for Embu West, which will be the ITC PTC for Embu West is from Thursday this week. Thursday up to Sunday at the Scout Center.
Thursday
up to Sunday.
Up to Sunday.
So they are supposed to report here on that day.
Yeah, Thursday.
That is 26th.
What
or up to Sunday from 3 p.m. They are supposed to check in at 3 p.m. They just pay a minimum amount of 4,000 Kenya shillings.
Just only 4,000 and they are
Kenya
taken
shillings.
through ITC PTC.
We take them through that and then we book them into our rooms. We have our rooms at the Scout Center. Wow. Very clean. So we give them rooms.
You provide room for them.
And then we cook for them. They don't cook for themselves.
Aye.
We cook and then we give them 2 certificates. Okay?
2 certificates.
2 certificates. And then of course there is free Wi-Fi and hot showers. I want to take this opportunity to welcome all the scout leaders and aspiring scout leaders who would wish to do adult training. It's called an ITC PTC. It is scheduled to take place on 26th of this month, that is on Thursday, from 3 p.m. That is when people are checking in, up to Sunday after breakfast. Probably by 12 we are going to be done. All they have to pay is to pay 4,000 Kenya shillings. If you can afford to buy uniform, the better, because uniforms are available at our Scout Center right here. So you just come here, you buy the uniform for yourself. If you cannot buy uniform for yourself, at least get a scarf. A scarf is only 300 Kenya shillings. Get a scarf. They are all available at the Scout shop. At least so that when you are invested, you have something to put on. And that is the way it is. And then those people who have not registered, come as you register. That they can register yourself, the school and also the Scouts. The same way. Welcome on. That is on behalf of Embu West Sub-County. I'm the convener of that training. And I'm welcoming all of you to that training. God bless.
Bwana Maina.
Yes.
Venye umeguzia hizo mambo na ITC PTC, Rover anaweza fanya ITC PTC?
Yes, they can do ITC PTC. However, we encourage them to go through their program. We don't want them to run away from their program, because again, it's a very interesting program. I went through it, so we encourage them. However, we welcome them to do it, because some of them they are doing teaching. It will go a long way and it will help them.
Umeguzia program ya Rovers. Kwa wingi hawajui hiyo program. Unaweza guzia kidogo hiyo program ya Rovers, na before uguzie hiyo program, nataka utuambie nambari yenye tunaweza piga ndo tujue hiyo ITCPT tunafikia nani.
Good. Now, because I'm the one who is convening this training, so my number is the one that you can call, even the account that you can send the deposit. My number is 0724 372 794. That's my number. You can always call and inquire about the training that is upcoming. For those people who want to join us to be part of the training, we have encouraged people to pay the deposit well in advance, probably by tomorrow, latest by 12, so that we can be able to make proper arrangements, and they can pay through this pay bill 247, and then account name they will put 0724
yes
372 794 0724 372 794. The name of the name that will appear after you key in those details, it will appear Bliss Tours and Travel. It's an account that I will work with. And so when you see Bliss Tours and Travel, don't worry so much. That is an account we do when you're doing some trainings and camps. For the sake of transaction, yes.
Nataka uguzie journey of a rover kwa sababu wengi hawajui.
Yes. The journey of a rover begins, like I said, from the pre-investiture, moving to the vigil night, then investiture. Then from there they start working on their badges. They are what we call the mandatory badges. In scouting there is what we call the standard badges and the proficiencies. The standards are the mandatory badges. The proficiency are as per your interests. So this is it. So they need to start working on their badges, like instructor's badge, first aid badge. All those badges are the mandatory badges. So once they do that, then they go to something we call the Chief Commissioner's Challenge. Then after they are done with Chief Commissioner's Challenge, they embark on a journey of now finishing up and polishing up, and now working towards earning a Chief Scout Award, which is CSA. And this is important for us to understand that in Embu County, at least my two rovers from Embu West, Eric Kibadi and Dennis Maina, managed to go, Eric Kibadi and Dennis Maina managed to go through the whole process, and they were awarded the Chief Scout Award last year.
Wow.
International Founder. So big up yourself.
Cheers. Kudos to those guys. Kudos to Eric Kibadi and Dennis Maina. Wow. Aya. What advice do you have for the scout leaders wanataka kupitia yani wanataka kunacha wale watoto wanaingia scouting? Tukimalizia
whatever that they have learned, especially the positive things, they need to pass on to the other people. Nobody will be there forever. Okay? Even me, I was once a rover, now I am not. There are things that I used to do when I was 30 years old and 25 years old. Now I cannot do that. So right now, what I have done is I have nurtured quite a number of people ambao when they take my position where I am, nimetoka kuna mtu anachukua, because you need to keep on passing. This is like a relay. You keep on passing on the baton. So right now I'm the sub-county commissioner. Probably by God's grace I'm the county commissioner, then someone else will take my place. So we need to keep on impacting knowledge, and nobody should be selfish with anything that God has given. Let them pass it on for free, because again, tumepata bure, tupeane bure.
Nashukuru sana Bwana Maina, na hapa tunaingia kwa shout out sasa. Unajua kushout out, kushukuru wale watu wengine, lakini sasa kwa sababu ni mimi ndio nimekuhost, na ukiona shati yangu ni SRM Buzz, na kwa SRM Buzz tunasema inspire, transform and equip. We equip knowledge of scouting, knowledge of leadership venye umeongelelea, and we equip with mentality, right? Positive mentality. Yes. Nataka sasa ushout out watu wenye unataka kushout out kidogo, alafu tumalizia.
First of all, I want to appreciate the visionary of SRM.
Yes.
Ricky
Masaba. Scout Ricky Masaba.
It's a dream that he started, and it's something that I've worked with him as my national leader when I was a county leader. So he's a very good friend of mine. So I want to say, Scout Ricky Masaba, you you keep on growing and continuing with that thing, because empowering these young people is a very important thing, and it's something that we partner with him very well. And also he's my co-MC, we MC in so many events.
So mnachapa hiyo ku-MC kidogo.
So I want to pick up, I would also want to appreciate you for hosting me.
Asante.
Thank you for being the interviewer?
The co-host. I'm the host.
So thank you. I appreciate the cameraman behind the lens.
Yeah.
And everyone who has participated in the whole thing. And also the center manager and the manager of SRM, Wanafredo Misamu. Thank you so much. These people are good friends of mine. Apart from being colleagues, they are friends of mine. And we are brothers. We hang out very well, and I thank God for them. Keep going. Kudos.
Asante sana Bwana Maina. Thank you. To inspire these guys. You want to transform these guys and you want to equip them with the knowledge.
Yes.
Kudos. And thank you. It has been here, your co-host of SRM Buzz, Kipkoech Rotich.